All right, the Reapers 666. This is going to be our final Alliance raid strategies. Okay, then so right now, and I am probably not saying all your names correctly, but we have Byros, LJ, Stevo, Geekism 17, Commander Dogi, Try and Die, which I like to call Trendy, 169, Thanos, Warrant, and Alfman. Those are 9 players in our alliance that seem to be the most active in our raids. Now, you 9 are no longer allowed to be in the same rows. Now, what I mean by same rows is that in every team, there are 3 rows. Technically, there's a total of 6 rows, but 2 rows combined into one. I consider that 1 row. So I don't want to see any of you 9 in a row together where they combined to a node tier node. I don't want to see that anymore. That's not going to happen anymore. So the official titles for lanes is going to be Team 1, Team 2, and Team 3. We already have that. That's already official. Strike Team 1, Strike Team 2, and Strike Team 3. That's in the game right out the gate. So it's going to be Team 1. Now once you go into the Team 1, there is going to be A, B, and C. Row A, row B, row C. Now each A, B, and C each have 2 rows. So it's going to be Team 1, A1, A2, Team 1, B1, B2, Team 1, C1, C2. Those are the official 6 lanes. So, dang it, I forgot to drop my paper. So these are our official teams for now. So what I want is Byros, LJ, Stevo, Geekism, Commander Dogi, Trendy, Thanos, Warrant, and Alfman to each go in to either Team 1, 2, and 3 in rows A, B, or C. I don't care if it's A1 or A2, B1 or B2, but none of you are to be in a combining lane. You guys are all to be separate. I want you guys in a row, going through and making it to the end and finishing out that row. Now, we're eventually going to have to critique this, but eventually what my goal is 6 of us, including me. If you don't notice lately, I have not been a big participator in raids. I've been sitting back and waiting to join to try and clean up. So what I am going to do is I'm going to pick 6 people, because we only need 18 people to complete at 100% technically. So what we are going to do, and what I want to do is try to do, is I want our 19 people or 18 people to go in. So you guys, these top 9 will go into a row opposite of each other. None of you are allowed in the same row. And then 9 other people will join a row with you. And you guys will work your way towards the end. 6 of us are going to sit back, wait till the end, and at the last hour or 2, we're going to come in and clean up rows. And hopefully, I think that's going to work, because we've almost done it with just me sitting back twice now. We've almost completed at 100%. So that's going to be our new game strategy. This is really important. You must listen to this. Byros, LJ, Stevo, Geeksum 17, Commander Dogi, and Trendy, Try and Die. You 5 get your first pick at what row you want. That is going to be your permanent lane. It will never change. So comment on it what lane you want. If you want Team 1, A1 or A2, Team 1, B1, B2, Team 1, C1, C2. And on this video, and I'm going to go off there and I'm going to start assigning lanes. So what my goal is to first get you 9 to your assigned lanes. Then I've already got me and I think 2 other people who are going to be sit back. So we're just going to sit back and let you guys go through you. And I think we're going to do what I think is best is a raid between 7 and 8 o'clock. The later, I feel like the later the better, because it gives people more time to get home, eat, shower, take their dogs out, take care of their animals, whatever they got to do, and then get on their game. So I feel like a little bit later in the day, the better. And so we're going to sit back and we're going to come in and clean up after you guys. So that's going to be the goal. We're going to start a raid every other day, because if we use up all of our energy at the end of a raid, then we restart one, we're not going to have any energy to work with, so we need time to recharge. So we're just going to do war one day, raids the next. War one day, raids the next. Now once we start completing raids at 100%, and then we complete the difficulties, then we can work on doing multiple raids a day, like 2 one day, then 1 during war, 2 one day, another 1 during war, and that will go back to what we were originally going to do. But for now, I'm going to get you 9 assigned. So those 5, Byros, LJ, Stevo, Geekism 17, Commander Dogi, and Try and Die 169, you 5 get your first pick. Then Thanos, Warrant, and Alfman, after they get their rows, you guys get to choose which ones you want. Then from there, those are going to be your permanent assigned lanes. Then I'm going to find the next 9 from here, which I already think I have. Big Fish, Ma'am Corona, Belinda Kalinda, Phenom, I think, are going to be 4 of them, of the 9. And I got to get 5 more. I already have 2 that are going to sit back with me. I want them to hold back, and they're going to do cleanup with me. And that is how we're going to do this, I think, because really there's no reason for us not completing it. And the problem is I've seen it so many times. I'm like, man, if this person would have been in this lane and this person would have been in this lane, or if 8 people wouldn't have joined this team and one of them would have joined this team, they would have been able to finish here. And I've seen it. Like, I can't explain it, but I've seen how we would have been able to finish, and we would have been able to finish 100% if we were to just had better assigned lanes. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to get you 9 first, get the other 9, and figure out who the 6 are going to be, and we're going to sit back and be the same lanes every time. 18 go in. At the last hour or 2, 6 of us come in, clean up, and that's the end of the raid. Also going to be doing the same thing with Alpha and Beta. Same thing. I don't want those 9. I don't want you guys in the same rows together. I want you guys splitting up and spreading out and going through and doing a cleanup. I've seen it to where some of you guys are like some of our top raids, and you guys are in rows together, and you make it all the way to the end, and it's just like, man, that's a waste of energy and waste of power, because I know there's no way between the 2 of you. When I see other lanes where one's completed, one's not, or 3 guys that are way too weak, can't even make it to the end. They make it to like the 3rd tier node and no further. Those 3 should not be in a row together. They need to be split up, and you guys need to be divided. So that's what we're going to start doing. We're going to start getting these lanes assigned out and get you guys to assign lanes, and then we're going to go from there.